Luroy's Pokemon Crystal Walkthrough, Part 40. What's going on, everybody? It's Luroy! Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal version. In the last episode, we made it all the way to the Pokemon League reception gate. So today, we're going to go through Victory Road and hopefully get to the Elite Four by the end of this thing. So, this guy right here is going to check that, make sure you have 8 gym badges before you can get through. And obviously, you know, we needed 8 gym badges to use Waterfall to get here in the first place, so yeah, it's not like this guy's going to be turning you down or anything. When you get up here, there's going to be 2 blocked off paths. This side on the right leads just to more of the Kanto region, but this dojo dude's going to tell you to go fight the Elite Four first. They're ready for me too. And over here is Mount Silver. This is where you will eventually fight Red later on in the game, the toughest trainer of all. So for right now, our only option is to go forward, and this leads us to Victory Road. Kind of weird that a door just opens up into a cave, but yeah, this is Victory Road. We got some awesome music in here. There are a bunch of wild Pokemon in here, and they can be all the way up to level 40. So if you guys know, even when I use Repels, they're only going to ward off the Pokemon at a lower level than me. And all of my Pokemon are in like the level 35, 36-ish range. So that means that my max Repels aren't actually going to block off wild Pokemon unless I use this one rare candy on my Suicune. Even though I'm anti-rare candy, I don't use Suicune on my team. This will put him at level 41. And now he's learning Aurora Beam. Shoot, do I want to give him Aurora Beam or... you know what, I don't need to teach you anything, right? I'm just going to put you in the PC, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, yeah, Suicune level 41. That's cool, because now I don't need to worry about wild Pokemon. And we can just get through here without being distracted. So right on this rock, you're going to grab a full heal. First things first. Yeah, full heals, full restores, hyper potions, all the healing items that you can find. You'll want to pocket, because you don't know how many you're going to need in the Elite Four, and obviously you cannot turn back to go to the mart in between battles. So come up to this little corner on the top right, and you're gonna find another full heal! Yep, that's right, we just got a bunch of full heals here in Victory Road. Now there's some better stuff than that, like the Max Revive. Yeah, you can't buy Max Revives at the mart, but I guarantee you're gonna want them for the Elite Four or some of the better battles later on in the game. Max Revives will bring you back to life and fully restore your health, which is an easy way to get back in the action mid-battle. So if you go up this ladder here, you go to the next floor, and this is basically it. There's like 2 floors, or maybe 3 floors to this whole place. It's not too complicated, so let's go grab this item around here. This one's gonna be an HP up. So yeah, that's gonna boost your HP stat permanently. Yeah, I'll probably use that on Elekid or something, because Elekid just has naturally low stats, because of the way that the baby egg thing works in this game. Anyways, we gotta go up this ladder because these other passages are blocked, and there's still items that we can grab though, so what you gotta do is go around this way, and yeah, this is already the end. You can already leave at this spot, but we do want to grab the items. There's one item in particular that you want to make sure you grab, which I'll get at the very end, but I want to make sure I get all these little side items, the nice healing stuff, along the way, like a full restore. Full restores are excellent in the Elite Four because there are several Pokemon that will induce status conditions on you, and it's actually way better to just use a full restore rather than a full heal. Even if you only have a couple of hit points knocked off, you might as well recover it all at once. Repel's effect wore off, we'll spray one more, and yeah, I don't need to fight the wild Pokemon in here. It's a great training spot, especially for your water and grass types. But I like the levels that I'm at right now. The only thing I want to make sure that I do is jump down this hole. Yeah, don't worry about trying to find a strength boulder to push into it. You just gotta jump down here, and let's quickly grab this little max potion on the rock. Everyone forgets about that because they're so focused on this item, which is probably the best TM in the game, TM26 Earthquake. I 100% recommend this. You gotta teach it to someone on your team, so let's go ahead and immediately put that on my Ursaring. It's a 100 base power ground type move. It's freaking awesome. Awesome physical attack. So Ursaring is my best physical attacker. It's only natural that I give it to him. Hot Sauce can also learn it. Wouldn't blame me if you put it on your Typhlosion. But I would rather put it on Ursaring, and I'll let Typhlosion be the special attacker, and Roosevelt here can be my physical attacker with Earthquake replacing Dig for me. And it'll be nice still having Ice Beam or Ice Punch as a 4th move to help out with Dragonite and stuff. So yeah, there we go. Now I've got Earthquake, Dynamic Punch, and Return as physical attacks. That thing is a frickin' monster. And yeah, we're ready to jump on out of here, go back up the ladder, and that's it for everything in Victory Road. Now we just have to fight our rival, who's gonna pay you a visit right at the end of this spot right here. So make sure you have your team ready before you go any further forward. So I'll take out Suicune. I don't want him getting any experience, or I guess Suicune is a genderless Pokemon, so I shouldn't say him. But actually, the best Pokemon for fighting your rival might be Umbreon. Umbreon might be the best in the game for it, because I can easily KO like half of his team. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I can't get one step forward without running into a wild Pokemon. It's just ridiculous. But anyways, you go one further step, and this is where your rival's gonna stop you. Hold it, he says. Are you going to take the Pokemon League Challenge? Yeah, you're gosh dang right I am. Don't make me laugh. You're so much weaker than I am. What are you talking about, dude? I've beaten you like 5 times already. But he says he's not like he was before. Yeah, he's not like he was like an hour ago when we just beat him in the Team Rocket place. But yeah, now he thinks he's invincible because he caught a new Pokemon. Yeah, he added a Kadabra to his team. It's not even fully evolved, so I don't know what this guy's talking about. But he does have a full team of 6 Pokemon now, so Corona ain't messing around. He is your last challenge before you go take on the Elite Four. He starts off with the Sneasel that he stole, if you recall, a few videos ago. Sneasel is a Dark and Ice type. Not too intimidating because it's a pure physical attacker that only really knows good special attacks, so we'll give him an Iron Tail. People forget that Steel is super effective against this thing. And the Screech isn't going to fail. Sweet. And yeah, Iron Tail. I don't get to whip it out that often, but it's pretty perfect against Sneasel here, so yeah, Iron Tail is actually the same base power as Earthquake, so a super effective Iron Tail is pretty tough to survive. It doesn't quite get me up to level 36, which is too bad, but we'll get it in this battle. I'll switch out for Golbat and go over to my trusty Elekid, who's actually really coming along pretty nicely in the last few videos. He's kind of proven that he's up to par with some of these fully evolved Pokemon, so I'm excited about that. I think Elekid can give the Elite Four a run for its money, and we'll go with a Thunder Punch. Yeah, best way to take care of these guys. Yeah, Golbat can be quite frustrating. It can confuse you. It knows Wing Attack and Bite, which are pretty powerful moves. But luckily I'm faster than him. It's pretty hard to find a Pokemon faster than Golbat. But I think that's one reason Elekid can kind of hang in there. Has really low stats in comparison to the rest of the guys, but when you're as fast as he is, you don't need to take as many shots defensively, so it kind of works out in the end for me. And next up is going to be Magneton. This is a perfect time to switch over to Ursaring and show off my new move, Earthquake, the one that we just got. So hopefully you didn't mess around, waste any time teaching that to one of your Pokemon, because unless you have a fire or a fighting type, Earthquake's going to be by far your best bet. Well, it's going to be your best bet regardless. It's 4 times the damage, but yeah, fire and fighting also get the job done, because ground types aren't super widespread in this game. But a lot of Pokemon can learn Earthquake, so you should be able to find something. But yeah, poor Magneton doesn't stand a chance. His Magneton's not that great anyways, it only knows like Thunder Shock. But next up is going to be Haunter. I could stick around and annihilate it with an Earthquake, which is super effective, but I want to give I want to give Cosmo a chance to get back in there, who doesn't always get a lot of typing advantages, so I definitely want to get the easy kill while I can. So, oh, and I think it's so funny that he still has a Haunter on his team after all this time. He got a Ghastly at the very beginning of the game, and he's had the entire game to just make one friend that he could trade with. But no, he's just a giant jerk that nobody likes, couldn't find one dude to link up and trade his Haunter into a Gengar, so that says everything that you need to know about this guy. He also wasn't smart enough to download the emulator that lets you trade with yourself, but whatever. Yeah, that's going to kill the Haunter. I don't know why he always likes to use Curse. It never really works out for him. That's going to get me up to level 36. There we go. And I am learning a new move here, Feint Attack. This is actually the first Dark-type move that Umbreon can learn, unless you taught your Eevee Bite at level 30. And I'm probably going to pass on it here because I already have Shadow Ball, which is super effective against the same stuff. I like Confuse Ray, I like Iron Tail. Shadow Ball is a 90 base power after you get the Fog Badge boost, which is the same base power as Stab Feint Attack. And Umbreon has higher attack than special attack, so that's why I go with Shadow Ball. Next up is going to be his Feraligatr, and of course this is either going to be a Meganium or a Typhlosion, or Feraligatr depending on your starter Pokemon. So I'm going to switch over to my trusty Sunflora, He's pretty great at taking this guy down. His Feraligator's pretty crappy because it only knows Water Gun as a Water-type move. His Typhlosion has Flame Wheel, his Meganium has Razor Leaf, and the Feraligator has frickin' Water Gun. I mean, how did he even get up here? He doesn't have Waterfall or Surf on this guy, but whatever. We'll give him the good old-fashioned Petal Dance. I think Meganium might actually be the toughest one to deal with because it knows Body Slam and Razor Leaf, but we'll just go with the Petal Dance here. He does like to use Slash, which can be pretty threatening because Feraligator has a lot of attack power, and it can land critical hits pretty often, so yeah, hopefully he doesn't crit me on the next turn. Actually, could knock me out. I didn't even think about healing up my Sunflora, but we should be alright here. Oh, and it looks like the Quick Claw is going to kick in there, so we'll never know about that super effective Slash. Yeah, I really like having the Quick Claw on Sunflora. It's proven pretty useful. And, of course, I get the critical hit on the second turn. I mean, that's just to be expected at this point, isn't it? So, there we go. I can't complain when I got the Quick Claw, at least. So, there we go. Good amount of experience there. And last up is his newest team member. It's a Kadabra. Yeah, let's go right back over to Umbreon, who's great at taking these guys out. Yeah, so once again, another example of a Pokemon that could have been fully evolved into an Alakazam if he had just made one friend throughout this entire game instead of just being a dick to everybody. But let's go ahead and hit him with another Shadow Ball. This Kadabra can be decent with Psybeam, but of course being a Dark type, I don't even need to worry about that, so one Shadow Ball should do the trick. And Disable doesn't work when you use it first in battle, so yeah, should be a one-hit KO, and pretty happy with Umbreon, really coming in clutch here at the end for me, so yeah, I got a lot of experience on this final stretch here, and that is the last bit of experience that we will get before taking on the Elite Four, so there we go, we defeated Corona for the very last time before the Pokemon League Challenge. So yeah, he finally admits that what I possess, he lacks, and he's finally understanding what that Dragon Master said to him. Yeah, maybe you should have paid attention a long time ago, bud. Oh, and my Elekid's evolving. Well, this would be my chance to get an Electabuzz before the Elite Four, which would have worked out great, but I want to stick with the challenge of using the baby. So he still hasn't given up on becoming the greatest trainer, and he's going to find out why he can't win and become stronger. Dude, we keep telling you every single time why you can't win. It's because you hate everybody and your Pokemon. Just, like, show some compassion, man. But then he's going to run off. Of course, he's going to be going the other way. He's not ready for the Elite Four himself, so yeah, it's a long road back home, buddy. Have fun. And with that said, let's pray to God we don't run into another wild Pokemon. Let's go. Alright, so the other side of Route 23 is where you're going to find this giant building here, and this is Indigo Plateau, the ultimate goal for trainers, Pokemon League headquarters. So yeah, I am stoked, guys. It seems like just yesterday we started this adventure, but here we are in front of the frickin' Pokemon League, so let's head inside, and we've got the like Super Walmart here with the Pokemon Center and the Mart on the inside, so you can heal up your Pokemon and get everything ready at the PC and stuff. We also have a Mart here that's going to sell all the items that you'll want for the Elite Four, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of shopping. No reason to save our money now. We already got the Fire Blast TM, so really the main thing that you're going to want to pick up here, other than like Hyper Potions galore, is probably, and by the way, Max Potions are, you don't need Max Potions. Hyper Potions are the best. Full Restores though, these are awesome. I'm going to pick up like, I don't know, 10 of them or something. They will restore all of your health and status, so it's worth doing even if you've only lost like 50 hit points and you're paralyzed. Full heals are solid too. Revives, you'll want a bunch of those. Max Revives you can't buy, but I'll buy Hyper Potions. Like 10, I don't know. I probably should be buying way more, but I know I have a decent amount with me. Yeah, this should be good, I don't know. Also, make sure you have all your held items and stuff that you might have been keeping in the PC ready to go. I do need to grab my Politoed out of here, so unfortunately I gotta put Suicune away. I would definitely recommend bringing Suicune into the Elite Four. It's freaking awesome. Get it up one level and you can take on Dragonite with Aurora Beam, but I've got to stick with my original team member, Swirly. And it's actually a pretty impressive lineup of random Pokemon I've acquired throughout the game, but I want Politoed, so yeah, let's take a quick break here to heal up my Pokemon. Alright, so for whatever reason you're not ready to take on the Pokemon League Challenge, you can talk to this old man right here. He's got an Abra next to him, and his Abra will teleport you back to your hometown. So if you, for whatever reason, want to get on out of here, you can talk to this guy, but you cannot fly back here, so unless you're ready to go through all those routes and Victory Road again, I would not recommend teleporting back home. I'm not going to go back there to do anything. I'm just going to wait till afterwards to get that stupid pink bow on Route 29 or whatever, but yeah, we'll say no to this for now. And we'll focus on the Pokemon League Challenge. So, I don't know, what else are we going to do? Before we get started, I think it's appropriate to go through my whole team and kind of show you guys the final product of Leroy's Pokemon Crystal team before taking on the Pokemon League Challenge. So, first off, we have Umbreon, aka Cosmo. 124 hit points. He's got the Spell Tag attached to boost up Ghost-type moves, knows Return, Shadow Ball, Iron Tail, and Confuse Ray. Best stats are Special Defense and Defense. Yeah, Cosmo the Tank, Umbreon, baby. Ready to go, ready to let loose. Who's next? We've got Sunflora, aka Sunny, sitting pretty there. He's got the Quick Claw because of his horrendous speed. Petal Dance, Growth, Mega Drain, Cut, a very kind of narrowly focused moveset, but definitely gets the job done when needed. Has amazing special attack stats, pretty good special defense too, and the really low speed is why we like the Quick Claw on Sunflora, who has a pretty respectable 111 hit points on top of all of it. So yeah, next up is the baby Elekid, aka Blackout. I've got the Magnet attached to boost up electric type moves. Thunder Punch, Screech, Dizzy Punch, and Ice Punch is the moveset. And the really high speed is kind of what makes Elekid relevant. Pretty solid attack and special attack. Not going to take a lot of hits, but faster than most with a actually decent 91 hit points. My lowest HP, but not bad for a baby, I guess. Next up, we've got Ursaring at level 36, aka Roosevelt. The pink bow will boost up my normal type moves. I've got Return, Dynamic Punch, Ice Punch, and Earthquake. My attack stat is amazing at 113. The rest is kind of average, but his 120 HP really anchors the whole thing down. Hot Sauce, my Typhlosion, the starter at level 37, is up next. He knows Fire Blast, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Strength with the Charcoal to boost up those fire-type attacks. Really high special attack, incredible speed as well. Yeah, really relying on this guy, and he's got 118 HP to top it all off. Last up on the squad, we've got Swirly, our Politoed. 123 hit points, a ton of HP. The Mystic Water will boost up my water types. I have Surf, Hypnosis, Ice Punch, and Perish Song. A lot of special attack and special defense. And of course, the really high HP kind of brings it all together for Swirly. So guys, that is it. That is my team of 6 that I'm going to be using to take on the Pokemon League Challenge. So here's one final look at the squad. I really emphasize TMs on this team, and my 6 most recommended TMs for the Elite Four are Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Fire Blast, Earthquake, Return, and Shadow Ball. We've got everything we need, and there's no turning back now. Time's up! Let's do this! Leroy Jenkins!